Watching On the Edge, a media podcast for educators. We're here at RTNDA at NAB 2006, covering the largest convention of its kind in the world. RTNDA brought us out here along with the High School Journalism Project to bring to you the latest technologies in the field. So come join me as we take an adventure and look at the latest products and the newest trends that are happening. So come on, let's go. Educators look out. RTNDA at NAB is the place to be if you want to see the newest gadgets that can improve your media programming. Think of it as the world's largest showroom where you can tinker and play with everything. Students need to be using these professional tools to create professional work. The RTNDA chairman, Dan Shelly, is telling us that times are changing and students need to keep up with this new technology.
What I can tell you about the RTNDA at NAB exhibition floor is that it contains all the latest gadgets and gizmos. The future is on this exhibition floor. And it's not just Best Buy anymore. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on out there that folks can learn about here at this convention. I got to tell you, some of the most important people at this convention are the students and educators who are helping us chart the course for the future for this industry. It cannot be overstated how critical what you are doing is to the overall mission of RTNDA and to the broadcast and electronic journalism industry.
The show kicked off with a keynote from David Rare, the president of NAB. At the keynote, they recognized the amazing achievements by broadcast legends Dan Rather, Tom Brokaw, and Peter Jennings by awarding them the NAB Distinguished Service Award. Rather and Brokaw were gracious enough to offer words of advice to high school students.
If you want a career in this business, there are lots of jobs that are not on the screen. If you do want to be on the screen, learn to write and learn to know something about what you're talking. Too many people think it's just a matter of reading off the teleprompter, putting on makeup, and showing up at the appointed hour. But if you really want to get into the business, you have to know what you're talking about, and you have to be able to write it and convey it in a way that everyone understands what it is that you're saying.
To anyone who aspires to be a journalist, I think it's important to understand the following things. That writing is the bedrock of the craft. Particularly if someone aspires to get into television, this sometimes gets overlooked. But you absolutely positively must make of yourself the best writer that you can, particularly writing against deadline. And you have to dedicate yourself to a lifetime of making yourself an ever better writer as you go along. And behind that, particularly in journalism, any phase of journalism, persistence is an absolute essential. Listen, it's a wonderful profession. Has great joy and great satisfaction, but it can also break your heart.
And if you ever wanted to know what they were doing in high school,
I was doing a lot of this actually. I was working in radio and I was writing for the high school newspaper. I was a kind of second-rate jock. I played 3 sports, lettered in all of them. Probably should have been spending more time worrying about where I was going to end up, which is in this business.
I was on my high school newspaper. And I had a wonderful high school journalism teacher, Miss Wilkerson, who inspired me.
Stay tuned for upcoming podcasts because we're going to identify new trends and scour NAB for products that will help your program grow.